In an era where artificial intelligence is rapidly evolving, we find ourselves at a crossroads. As AI begins to outperform humans in more cognitive tasks, a provocative question emerges. Should we allow AI to govern critical aspects of society, such as justice systems or governance? To answer this question, we need to examine the current state of AI in justice and governance, explore its potential benefits and risks, and consider the ethical implications of such a shift. AI's role in governance and justice systems is no longer hypothetical. It's already here, reshaping everything from law enforcement to public policy. For instance, in criminal justice, gunshot detection systems use AI algorithms to detect gunfire in real time, allowing faster response in high-crime areas. Predictive policing tools analyze data to help law enforcement allocate resources, although these tools are not without controversy due to concerns of algorithmic bias. Another example is in the judicial system, where AI can help parse DNA evidence more accurately, solving cold cases that were previously unsolvable. These examples are just the beginning, illustrating AI's potential as a force multiplier in justice and governance. Proponents of AI in governance argue that it offers several compelling advantages. Increased efficiency is one of the most appealing aspects, especially in resource-strained systems like healthcare and public safety. For example, in healthcare, AI can reduce cognitive load by processing large data sets more quickly than human analysts, aiding in faster diagnosis and treatment planning. AI also holds the promise of reducing human bias in decision-making. In criminal justice, algorithms trained on diverse data sets could, in theory, offer more consistent rulings than human judges susceptible to cognitive biases or fatigue. With appropriate oversight, AI may even improve access to justice by making legal research and administrative processes more efficient. Yet, the integration of AI into justice and governance is fraught with challenges. One significant risk is algorithmic bias. Many AI systems are trained on historical data, which often reflects societal biases. When predictive policing algorithms are deployed, they can unintentionally reinforce stereotypes or unjustly target certain communities. Lack of transparency in AI decision-making also raises concerns. Private companies often provide AI tools to public institutions, and proprietary algorithms lack the transparency needed for public accountability. For example, the Compass algorithm, used to predict recidivism, has faced scrutiny for its opaque scoring, leaving defendants and legal professionals in the dark about how decisions are made. Beyond practical issues, we must confront several ethical dilemmas when integrating AI into governance. First, accountability. When AI makes a wrong or harmful decision, who is responsible? The developers, the operators, or the public agency using the AI? This question becomes critical in scenarios where lives and freedoms are at stake. Respecting human rights is another paramount concern. The European Union recently enacted an AI regulation that bans real-time facial recognition and social scoring due to concerns about human rights violations and privacy. This approach highlights the delicate balance between leveraging AI's power and preserving democratic values. Finally, there is the question of automation bias. Studies show that people tend to trust automated decisions more than human judgments, even if the technology is flawed. This automation bias could lead society to over-rely on AI at the expense of human judgment, which remains essential in nuanced legal and governance decisions. As we stand on the brink of this technological revolution, it's clear that integrating AI into governance and justice systems is not a simple yes or no question. It requires careful consideration, robust safeguards, and ongoing dialogue among technologists, policymakers, and the public. While AI has the potential to enhance efficiency and reduce certain biases in decision-making, we must remain vigilant about its limitations and risks. Perhaps the path forward lies not in complete AI governance, but in a carefully balanced collaboration between humans and AI, where technology augments human decision-making rather than replacing it entirely. As we navigate this complex landscape, one thing is certain: the decisions we make today about AI and governance will shape the society of tomorrow. The question is not just whether we should allow AI to govern, but how we can harness its potential while preserving the values that form the bedrock of our society.